Hello, I'm Ron Hendershot. Thank you for taking the time to view this introduction on our course, On the Road with Mark Twain. I've been fortunate in my career to teach many literature classes to 7th, 8th, and high school students. It never failed to shake up the discussion of the works of Samuel Langhorne Clemens, traditionally centered around the adventures of Tom Sawyer, when I introduced them to another of his short works, The War Prayer, published after his death in 1923. His comment to the person he dictated the short manuscript to was, "I don't think the prayer will be published in my time. None but the dead are permitted to tell the truth." I have fond memories of the trouble my fellow literature teachers and I found us in with some parents and ultimately the school board over the use of this amazing piece of controversial writing. What more can one say about a man who possibly wrote and often gave this advice to his audiences? Eat a live frog every morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. Author William Faulkner once described him as the first truly American writer, and all of us since are his heirs. Ernest Hemingway echoed this in his writing. All modern American literature comes from one book by Mark Twain called Huckleberry Finn. All American writing comes from that. There was nothing before, and there has been nothing as good since. Our course provides students with an introduction into the life and works of Mark Twain, with many options for further study and visitation to where he lived and wrote while living in the West. Our text, On the Road with Mark Twain in California and Nevada, takes you through Clemens' years in the West, where you can experience the content within which this author created many of his most profound and literary contributions. This course is applicable for many educators, especially those in the fields of geography, history, social science, English, literature, and journalism, or those who are simply interested in learning more about this complicated man, a true American icon. It bears mentioning that our course is also very flexible. We want to be able to structure it to best meet your individual and educational needs. Please feel free to call me to discuss options. Before closing and considering my age, I must leave you with two additional profound quotes from Twain. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this course description.